The great Madam Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown.
Welcome to my Honkai Star Rail playthrough of the 1.6 story quest. I'm very excited to share this with you. I originally uploaded this, or originally streamed this over on twitch.tv/AfterSamVT. That's where you can kind of catch me live, but I do post these VODs up here. This is a part 2 video. Part 1 is already on the channel, and that kind of covers the Ron May arc of this quest. And now here in part 2, we'll be covering the Dr. Ratio concerning the missing Herta incident. So definitely this was a mysterious and fun quest. It was really great to get to know more about Dr. Ratio because he is so funny, so hilarious. I'm very excited to share this reaction with all of you. So please enjoy this playthrough. How are those two doing lately? Did they learn how to coexist? So you do care about them. A little. I accommodate them in the space station. I taught Molten Cheese to master humility and let Green Bean Paste have a positive outlook on life. Would I forget you? When would I forget you? Maybe eventually? I look forward to experiencing new stories with you. Okay, I promise. In the future, research will still continue. Right, about the Alabaster Head. Finally, there we go. Is he a friend of yours? ... Huh? The mystery continues. Is that still not here? I'll let Herta know. Rich Know It. Invited People Breaker. Welcome, new friend. What an honor to see you. Oh. Okay. This chat feels like deja vu. It's like I've been in this place before. For real. I love that. What felt like a one-off joke about the Herta surveillance team, they're just always showing up. They're just always showing up. What accountability. Still don't know. Wait, what?
Herta Newsflash. Good evening, Madam Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madam Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
How did this happen? She was attacked? Oh boy. Okay. You got a point. Okay, there. Aren't you jumping ahead? Let's just find her. She's the main focus. Let's not poke our nose into other people's business. Isn't that Asta's job? Our job is to sit here and judge the quality of the What about the safety of Herta? Nah, bro, I'm just here to sit around and judge. I don't want to be poking my nose into places I don't need to be in. That's so funny. Relatives of all this imbecile. Oh, good, you passed. Oh my god. Also, I want to. Okay, I want to say this now because I know I'm going to forget. When I originally got this text right here, I originally was like, Rich Know It is Dr. Ratio. Because for some reason, this hair looked like Dr. Ratio. Then I realized that everyone else has the same profile picture. but Rich Know It feels like Rich Know It All, you know? But then also he was always a part of our surveillance group, and I believe this is the same surveillance group that, actually no, this might be a different one. Actually, yeah, this might be a different one. Because there was another one that we asked people to like come together and group up. Was it this one? There was definitely a group that we were like, hey, let's all group up together and have this useless meeting. That might be different. But still, I'm very suspicious. And then now hearing good you passed, it's like, oh, are you testing these people? I don't know. I'm thinking too much about it. Okay, this was the picture I was referring to for Ron May. What? What? Huh? I just want to show the picture.
This was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him.
Oh, Dr. Ratio. Here he is.
The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
Wait, what is up with his eyes?
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
Oh, he's from the
He's only
IPC?
just woken up,
Pooey.
dazed. He may need a
The
few pointers.
music!
Ah, we cross paths
Oh
again.
my
Do
god,
you
that
remember?
music cue!
Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Alright, Dr. Ratio's #1 character.
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
Where's Herta right now?
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She's like, I don't care.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them.
Oh, damn!
They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the
Super
IPC's
Smart.
vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity.
Okay.
Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your
We are
assistance.
honored to have you.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you.
Me?
Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Probably running errands for Herta, I guess.
Don't play the fool. Think.
Okay, I'll think.
I think I was.
Some system hours ago.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you?
Yeah, this is an errand.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I can't believe she said. That's wild. You mean
I think she mentioned something important, but
yeah, she mentioned a.
If only there were some hints, then maybe.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy.
Oh, sepia tone. We
What
are in
did
the
I do after
past.
that?
What the hell?
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Okay, explore the related memories.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
The new
Maybe
look.
the researchers at the departments of ecology or insight may have an idea.
That's what I was saying. Like we were introduced.
People and are around here somewhere.
You
I'd
said
suggest you ask them
two?
about it.
Asta, come on. Now everyone's saying. Oh my god. I was about to say that the new area that we went to for the Ron May quest let us know that some of the most dangerous curios from Herta are also stored there. So, should probably check that out, you know.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the departments of ecology and insight.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online.
Oh, hell yeah.
If I discover who's behind this,
All that fake
I
news,
wish
I
they'd
got you,
never
girl.
crossed me.
Ask for the clues about the lost curio.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Oh. A wubba, that sounds actually.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
So not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too?
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting.
I agree.
We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce.
Okay.
People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too.
That is good to know.
Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Uh-huh.
Adler. Right. Then I ran
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
into Arlen. Adler was with him. Was that...
Oh, cool. So we're slowly kind of building our memory up. That's cool. Gavak says, this quest sounds like the banned episode of Dexter's Laboratory. Oh, absolutely. I remember watching, I don't know where I saw it though, but it's the episode where like Dee Dee and Dexter are like just shouting profanities and it's just a lot of censor stuff. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if they're profanities, but they were definitely a lot of censors
Adler was with Arlen.
of them when they talk.
They were involved in some sort of incident.
They involved explore the related memories of Arlen's investigation.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
He looks like a human.
We're having a walk.
Can you get your story straight?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
Uh-huh.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
Are you supposed to be walking the dog?
Yes. Well, Peppy isn't here, you see. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Is there a problem? Because it clearly sounds like there is.
Let's walk and talk.
Oh, now we're walking. Okay. Oh,
Why
guess
are
that.
you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Interesting.
Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Clearly, this kid is talking to
Over
it.
there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
And he's with Peppy. It's a win-win situation for everyone.
Oh, existence is unity.
Now we get to sit back, relax, and hang out. Oh.
Nothing major.
Relax.
All right, the dead returns. Slowly pulling it apart. Nice.
Still. Time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
Excellent.
In the lunar flame.
Nice. Good job. We did it.
Peppy, are you okay?
Are you really the one who knows the most about curios?
That's me. What's up?
He wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Okay. Seems like everything's on the up and up here.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth.
Yes. Which
I'm
is?
sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Okay. Oh, it's a... Oh, you mean it's about...
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Yeah, look, you didn't forget it. It's... Use cognitive chasm. Oh, interesting. Okay. Gotta collect them all.
Which curio do you want to know about?
One that has no body but is alive.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
Oh. That's all Herta said.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
No? Oh, she said it might be a Wobaboo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely
Sorry, I thought
right
I didn't realize
either.
Hinkle was the head of the ecology. I also... I heard something like that also exists in...
Huh? What did I say?
You
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day.
Sure.
Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Oh, yeah.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Oh. Due to hazy memories, not yet. Well, unfortunately,
Let's
we
go over it from the start.
don't have enough pieces,
I may have overlooked something.
right?
I figured you'd come to me. I'm sorry.
Just as I...
Yeah, we don't have enough pieces. Okay.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Well, let's explore. Let's see if we can learn more information here. Hi, Asta.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Nothing at all? Alright, we could try using it, but... Oh! Oh!
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
We don't have to have all three, it just helps.
I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
That's true. I heard you're having a bit of trouble,
Just
though.
Business as usual. Nothing to worry about. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts.
That makes sense.
Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter
Inexplicably
of days.
disappeared?
No exit logs, no traces. Vanished.
Wow.
People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret.
That's not very good.
However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this.
Yeah.
Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way,
Yeah, but it all kind of
I
leads...
heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other
Department of
person
Insight.
should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Alright, we gotta think about it.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
Wait, is Emily Rich
It's
know
all
it?
taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
But she's selling when?
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Humble, right.
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words. Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Restore the muddled memory.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
Okay.
What did Emily say?
Well, she said that I was a and that was really, really hurt my feelings.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence.
Oh.
Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure.
Yeah,
Can I help
alright,
you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Everyone seems to be pushing your buttons, Emily, at this point. Sorry, can I interrupt?
Oh, another smart-looking youngster.
Thank you.
Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology?
Yeah,
full
but they
of
sent me
curio
to
experts?
Arlen,
That's
who
got
sent
nothing
me
to
to
do with the
you.
Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that.
Do they?
Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Interesting.
The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
What a...
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
But luckily I have all 3 shards. Oh, use 1 item. Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe this one?
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About the researchers' disappearances?
How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time
How
the disappearance occurred.
suspicious. Okay.
That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
That is creepy. Okay. Alright. Gabby Alex says the conversations between NPCs were procedurally generated and sometimes it made no sense. I didn't realize that between NPCs. I didn't realize that they were procedurally generated. I know that definitely... It's getting cold. I gotta pull a little blanket here to get myself a little bit warm. But I didn't realize that the Oblivion NPC dialogue was procedurally generated, but I guess that makes sense for how weird and awkward a lot of the dialogue is between those NPCs. Because I mean, Bethesda does like to play around with trying to make like procedurally generated stuff. I remember when they introduced the Radiant quest in Skyrim, and it was like, I remember I was like originally like so excited to like, oh, a Radiant system in Skyrim where you get to have infinite quests. That's so cool. And then when you play it, it's like, oh, we're kind of just repeating the same quest of getting this one sword from a dungeon like 100 times. And I was like, oh, okay, it's not as cool as they made it out to be. I have seen people play Daggerfall. I have not experienced Daggerfall myself. Daggerfall looks awesome though. I love, I for some reason, I just love the kind of first person Doom-like look of first person games at the time.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists.
Huh? What did I say?
Using a cognitive chasm, we can restore memories. Confidence, maybe? Okay. What about the Alliance?
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the Jianzhou Alliance.
That's right! They're called Heliobi.
Oh.
I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form.
Interesting.
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis.
Okay, go
but
for
it needs
it.
verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Okay, you better be in touch, okay.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth. I need to go over it from the start. Starting with the conversation I had with Herta.
Alright, so we have all the missing pieces now. How to get the full story.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Wait, you mean...
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Okay, it's gotta be the energy life form, right?
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
Okay.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Energy life
That's not the
form?
point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society.
Okay.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Sure. Herta sent me to find a lost Kyria, but this is just our part of our memories, kind of putting it together. Oh my goodness. Okay. Back to the present. Someone spontaneously combusted.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are.
I imagine that Dr. Ratio right now was listening to us tell that story. And the way we told that story was like, okay, so I went up and talked to Dr. Herta, and then she mentioned something about... She mentioned, you know, I don't really know. I don't remember, but she mentioned something. And so I had to go to the head of ecology because I thought maybe they know about curios and will help me out with Herta's investigation. And I was speaking to her, and I was also supposed to speak to someone else, but I don't remember actually who else was speaking with. But then I went to go speak with Asta, and then as I was speaking, oh right, I was speaking with Asta, and she mentioned Adler. So I met with Asta, I met with Hinkle and Adler, and then for some reason I was speaking with Arlen, and Arlen was mentioning something about well, I really don't know. I feel like that's how our train of thought is. We just forget, but we'll just continue telling the story, and then we remember elements of the past part of the story, so then we retell those past elements. It does sound exhausting.
So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you.
Precisely.
If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Herta.
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Got him.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If he is truly innocent, he can clear his name with answers.
Oh, yeah, I could do that easily, huh? Oh!
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Yeah, based on your story, you met Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. Next.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Defend.
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically, and the assignment involves a curio, Herta's collection.
What do you
An
call
endless
that?
trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
The Genius Society. We created a curio that makes people combust.
Yes. That seems logically sound.
But so you're gonna have a but in here?
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Okay.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him, Lady Asta. Your testimony went out the window the second you started being secretive. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Well, maybe it's this one?
I remember now.
That's enough, however.
Okay, so it's this one,
She
combusted.
decided to hold...
I remember
Oh,
now.
I guess not.
That's
Okay,
enough,
guess we'll
but
just continue.
however, so what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is it...
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position. Some things shouldn't be said in the open.
What could be more important than Herta's safety?
People combusting.
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. I should consider him one of us. It's okay. You can tell him.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful...
I remember
Oh,
now.
I guess not that
That's
one.
enough, so what's the
So
story?
it's the confidence crisis.
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management, ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion, and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station,
That's a fair
but
point.
would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit.
Yeah, good point.
2 birds with 1 stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together. If I review a certain record...
Clearly, though, it
The
bears
Genius
no
Society
connection
member?
to Herta's
This one?
puppet being attacked.
I remember now.
Okay,
That's
so I
enough
guess the
for
only
Ted
one left
Clearly,
is
then.
the combustion one,
It
so we'll
bears no
try that.
connection.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
Oh damn! He's right!
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance.
Okay.
This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Interesting. The questioning ends.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Oh, she's here, who? The big shot. Oh. Uh-oh. What are we about to watch?
Herta Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident
Annihilation
and warned of
Gang.
further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses.
What the hell is this?
Wounded Savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in
Whoa,
vain
he
to
looks
reject
dope.
their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can, no matter the distance.
Wow.
We'll find you.
This is...
Wow.
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group.
Part of me feels like we've seen
lunatics.
Duke Inferno before,
Dr. Primitive's
but I'm
assessment.
just not sure where.
The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items.
Yeah?
Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood.
Hey, Japella, look at
despite
that.
both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On
Yeah, the
Stellaron
Kafka teaser.
Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence?
I wouldn't.
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as
Really?
routine as me finding
We're gonna be
fault in
combusting?
everything.
Combusting makes me feel
The
good.
disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here.
I agree.
You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Oh. Me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
Okay.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue
Hey, I'll
quickly.
investigate as soon as I can. Galax says there was a teaser during the special program last month. Maybe I saw like an image on the Discord, because I haven't seen the special program. They also mentioned, I have a feeling that Sam who's hanging out with Kafka is on the same planet as Duke Inferno. That would make sense. Man, this is so cool. I love
If we
this.
did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fetora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
Wow. This is so fascinating, and I kind what I love about these is that we're still getting more. I want to get introduced to more characters and more folks from different aspects of this world, and so to see Duke Inferno is super dope. Even though we're going to the penal colony next month, it's just really cool to still get the elements of the other parts of the universe. Hey, what's up, Arlen? How you doing, buddy?
Not good.
Oh.
This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
That's good. Great.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it.
Yeah, we're the
Remember these
detectives here,
names.
Arlen. It's okay,
Find a
buddy.
friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
Ooh, what do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Okay. Hey, it's been a while. We haven't talked in a long time, huh? As usual, one pick of Himiko for one pick of gossip. Can I put that on my tab? Only for you, 20% interest for 5 trades, you give me one more pick. So very like you, okay. Now that's settled, go tell me what you need. Alright, we forward the missing research list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. Okay. The disappearance has been a hot topic and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. Ah, boy. Okay. We made a management upset now. Great. 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 We are doing good. Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Love it. Love it. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed. And how those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You okay? Yeah. You gotcha. You flatter me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry. I'll get in touch if I have any news. I still want that Himiko pic. All right, thank you, Pamela.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology.
Well, I could just do that, but it's fine.
He disappeared too.
Really? What happened? It's just a child. It's a kidnapping now.
First. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him.
Okay.
Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace.
You just hear Pepper in the background. It's so cute.
He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least.
I concur.
If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The keywords that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence?
Yeah.
We need to investigate this.
That's what we're doing right now, buddy. We are the most investigating. Hey, I need your help, Don. We're in big trouble. It's about Duke Inferno. You know about him? From the Annihilation Gang? Okay, you didn't know him. Alright, excellent. It's best not. Okay, well, too late. We are already involved. Arlen will fill you out in the details. I just want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. Okay. You should be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Yeah, will do, buddy. Will do. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Okay, we'll talk to Peppy. Woof 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 woof. He looks up with anticipation. We'll play with him. He looks in good spirits. We're building a close relationship with it. We'll pat its head. He's very happy. Rubbing its fluffy pate with your palms, you feel a sense of its tail wagging quickly. Peppy looks in good spirits. Excellent. We'll walk away. Seems pretty tired. Okay. Great. Oh, you okay, Wen?
That jerk.
Okay.
Fine. Disappear. I don't ever want to see your face again.
Hey, kidnapped. What did Adler do to you?
Adler, he disappeared.
She's actually sad about it. Okay.
He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
Oh.
What did he talk about?
Talking to himself?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
We'll get him back. Don't worry. Phrase is very
I
interesting.
want him back. But if you want to find him, I don't
Oops,
know exactly
I didn't mean to skip you, Wen. I'm sorry. I double clicked.
But I hope it can help you.
Kamaru says we'll find your boyfriend. Absolutely. Don't worry. We'll find him. Yo, oh, you got something? That was quick. Wait, not okay. Yeah, sure. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlap, but they all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. How are all these? They're all on the dark web, apparently? What? Even, well, I guess, yeah, it makes sense for, wait, huh? Is it just researchers, or is it also Herta who is also making comments about the management on the dark web? Okay, thanks. That's good to know. Oh.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
What the heck is a countenance? Okay, alright, smart guy. Alright, sure. We'll recount Pamela's feelings.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece?
Yeah, I would say so.
I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information.
Does it?
It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Okay. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. Okay, what happened, buddy? Speak to me. Tell me the truth, man. Fire demons of Fatora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. And even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? Do I have to really spell it out for you? In many vicious incidences instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that the miscreants materialized from the Inferno. Oh my god, he's speaking so fast, I can't even look at it. Oh, look, let me just scroll. Okay, thank you. Okay. I speculated that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to its origins. I have heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. But that's what I was I was expecting that. Because Wen said phrases, and that didn't make sense, and I assume she misheard phases. So that I assume this is what they're talking about, the phases. There's not much information about it, only one line that catches the eyes. Burns through the worlds, leaving numerous scions of flames behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of these descendants, shifting between phases. Okay. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful. Actually, that was very helpful. So thank you. I appreciate it. That's good. Excellent. So now we have obtained more clues. Hello everyone. Hey, how's it going?
You're back.
Yeah, we are back. It's true.
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Well?
Less than promising.
Yeah.
Or to use a different phrase.
He said the word phrase! Ratio!
Shh! We're running out of time.
To use it.
Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
3 avenues. Delineation starts.
Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Discussion.
Adler also.
Also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed. And I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Yep, saying the word phrase.
I understand. So the answer is...
Oh.
Tenuous connections.
Okay,
first.
Sorry, buddy.
Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Oh, here we go.
I understand.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. We'll go next.
The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion?
Then he's gonna say, present the evidence, and you're right.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield influence on the space
I didn't
station's
discover.
dark
It was
web.
really Pamela that discovered
Lady
this.
Asta must know what this means. The next angle.
Yeah, sure. Let me just present
the
this.
victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
Oh, I don't think it's either one of these, but we'll just.
understand.
Okay, you know what? That's fine.
Tenuous
That's fine. Okay, what if we present the booklet?
I understand.
Tenuous
Okay, fine. We'll hit next.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
So spontaneous human combustion.
You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang.
This one I know. This is what me and Don were talking about.
Last is the abilities.
It's this one. That smirk.
During prior unrest instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion.
The secret.
Look, the answer is right there.
I see.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
Okay.
It's the phase flame, the creation of member number 29, Serkal. She was an amazing genius.
Serkal.
Intelligent, kind, and humble.
We were speaking about her.
However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar.
Wait, what?
Such a pity.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me somehow in 30 days of this person's existence, they managed to get on into the Genius Society? It must be like post-death kind of thing, right? Like Galileo's inventions, or Galileo's like not invention, but Galileo's like scientific research and knowledge about astronomy and space all was uncovered after his death. So I'm curious if this is very similar, where all this information about how amazing and genius Serkal was after death.
The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Serkal had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can.
Well, I got evidence here. Here's the booklet.
I understand.
Okay.
Tenuous connection.
Okay, sorry. Never mind.
Kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process.
Interesting. Okay. So you're saying Ron May might be.
If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
Yeah, clear.
Kindling of this unique flame must be the I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, the curio.
Look at my face back here. I'm just like, hey, I don't know what's going on here. You guys good? Oh, want me to talk? Oh, sorry.
And Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the phase flame through the concept of energy life forms. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
We can present this, right? The book was reading was Disappearance. It records the lives of a few genius members. So this is right here. Yeah.
When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Serkal's research topic in this booklet.
Wait.
And verified
Sound effect.
his
Sound effect.
hypothesis.
No way. I don't have like a done sound effect, so I got this. Wow.
As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed.
Oh.
That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear.
They were
moved.
Oh. Interesting.
We don't know where the victims went.
Is someone coming through the door?
But Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities?
That is...
I need say no more.
Okay, I'm gonna give it huge props to Duke Inferno. That is such a cool idea. What an awesome villain. For a villain to have the ability to teleport people, which supposedly seems to be at random. Like we don't know if he was here, but I don't think he can because he's like an embodiment of fire. Embodiment of, you know, the flames of Ifrit. So somehow he is able to remotely teleport people away. And the fact that he was like, yo, I saw all these people on the dark web, let me teleport them out of here, so that when people start making connections of why they disappeared, they'll blame the upper management of the Herta space station, and eventually the Herta space station will fall apart. That is so cool. I love it. Brilliant.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
New message. He uploaded a document oh. How'd you guys get it? What on earth is this? The missing people are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. Holy moly, you know stuff that even the security isn't aware of. I just got the file from next door. It sounds pretty far-fetched, but the off chance that it's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged the whole missing thing to get rid of dissenters. That's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. The management must step down. If this is really the case, doesn't it mean that the chat group is in grave danger?
This...
No, it isn't enough.
We also gotta send her bad comments.
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
He looks at me. He's gonna look over at me.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Damn. Oh, cutscene.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Yeah, that was also maybe
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
Okay. I love great, Dr. Rachel. It's great for you to go like, don't worry, her life is not in danger, okay? Because we found out that the combustion wasn't people blowing up into flames. It was them teleporting with the flames. The issue is that we don't know where they got teleported. So she could still be in danger. So I think it's still bad, and we should be concerned.
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is
oh my god, these guys are such nerds.
Of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability.
Oh.
Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
Okay, what do we do now? I like that.
That flame must
These
still
guys
be
are such
somewhere
big nerds
inside
that they're
the
so
station.
calm during this. Oh
Find
my
it,
god.
and we'll find a
I
way
think
to
I would
bring
be
her
probably
back.
one of them. I usually get very calm in like stressful
A
situations.
splinter,
Oh.
you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way.
Okay, here they are.
Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
Smart boy.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station.
Nice.
Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Will do. Oh, here we go. Let's begin. Must include Dr. Ratio. Well, don't mind if I do. Let us build. Oops, let's actually switch out. Let's build my hypercarry team. And invite Dr. Ratio here. Ooh, look, this is a beautiful team right here. Even though he doesn't do any buffing, so it's really not a hypercarry team anymore. But hey, it's fine. We'll be like it's like a trio of
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form.
It's a super carry team right now.
Trace. Follow it.
Okay.
I will head to Herta's office.
Okay, he's just gonna say the same thing as last time. All right. What the heck did you... Hey, who put this here? Okay. Oh boy.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Oh, I'm ready. The folded space results from the spatial distortion during the internal flame turn, blah, 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 blah. Folded space use it, okay? Alright. Touch the firewall.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it
he looks like a
cannot escape
heliobi.
from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey?
This is the life. This is the energy life form that Herta was talking about. Crazy that they're kind of like correlating. Oh my god, correlating the two Trailblaze Continuance quests together with the heliobi and the energy life forms. Oh hey buddy, what's up? Can you help us? No, he's just wanting to stare. Oh, there he is.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's a space station, buddy.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Okay. Touch the firewall then. Why not? Oh boy. Alright. Not this way. Guess we'll go around. Touch it. I'm not fighting that. No sir. Oh my god, they're all over the place. Oh no. Okay. Alright, we'll just avoid. Track the escape eternal flame. That's what we're doing. Oh, now you're cornered.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
You kidnapped my friends.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Okay, this is a good sign then, right? Oh boy, let's avoid this here. Whoa, please, 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 please. Okay. Wait, down. Oh, okay, down, yes. Down to the boss arena again. Gotcha. Okay. Investigate? Okay, that's the wrong door. Okay, it's the other way. Gotta go the other way to get down. Oh. So we'll teleport. Touch the firewall. Okay, let's touch. Wait, am I on the other side? No. Touch firewall. Oh wait, no, okay. Oh, I see.
What is your goal?
I want to rescue my friends. That's what I want to do, buddy.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Good. I would say that the gameplay isn't very riveting. Almost there, out down the stairs. We'll just take a little right over here. It is nice because yesterday I guess you can't tell, but yesterday I was able to find all the chests. So these maps are nice and clear for me. Oh, cutscene.
It's over.
We caught you.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet.
Uh-huh.
It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place.
Yada yada yada.
I will acknowledge my brashness. For now. But next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of
He will
your
personally offer the demise. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. With pleasure, dude. Come by anytime. And a good laugh, a good villain laugh. I love it.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Oh. Oh. He's like, I ain't leaving without trying to kill you first. Battle is Jover. Excellent. Oh, there's Asta. Awesome. Oh, and he left. So we only rescued Asta. We have not rescued anyone else yet.
Good work. You did very well.
Thank you. How was Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic.
Okay, that's not bad.
While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers.
Excellent.
Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
How'd you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler.
Oh.
They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
That's awesome.
Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them.
Oh, that's so funny.
But they are otherwise fine.
Is this the end?
Yes, it is over.
How? Why do you? I feel like you didn't do much.
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, sir.
This is basically Scroolum going like, well, look, I'm part of the Genius Society members. I am not a part of the Herta space station. I'm merely a guest. You guys can handle your own affairs.
But there is one mystery that remains unsolved.
Herta, yeah.
And that is something I must deal with myself.
Okay. From the chat room. Have you heard? Lead researcher Asta was attacked too. That Duke Inferno. Devious, conniving. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Indeed, it seems the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence, as the rumor suggests. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all, masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. The line of thoughts do have some merit. Enough, people. Already, this is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? Damn, they use the word keyboard warriors. True dat. Speaking of which, where is that very first rabble-rouser Rich Know-It? Oh, right. Wait, did I use that voice? Oh, yeah. Oh, right. He was really righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Let me see. The guy left the group without making a noise, so that was Duke Know-It-All then. I called him Duke Know-It-All without even thinking about it. Wait, what is that noise? That does not sound like a Duke Inferno kind of noise. Trapped him.
I've been waiting.
Oh. Oh.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
That's your real name.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Bunch of geniuses.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic, a third party saved them.
Oh.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space
Wow, good call.
Floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
Good one.
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
Oh.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness.
Hey, that's what I got.
That is harder
I got
to cure
foolishness.
than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs.
Oh, wait,
But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up.
Wait, hold on. Is Dr. Ratio really based at right now? What the hell?
I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
Oh, okay, I see what he means.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
Okay.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
It is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave.
All right, farewell.
I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
Let's hope so too.
A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Damn, that's a cool exit. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Wow. And he's available. All right. Oh, wait. Herta's messaging us. I heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She didn't leave me on her. Oh, she got back to work. I mean, her safety. Is she all right? What's there to worry about when I'm around? It's a shame that we haven't found the phase flame yet. Forget it. I'll think of it as Ron May owing me a favor. It's worth a lot then. That's it. And I'm thankful to Mr. Ratio. Who that? What? Alright. She doesn't know. That's fine. And complete. Excellent. Look at that. We have completed. Look at that. Mission. 1 daily mission. Woo. Hey, thank you all so much for taking the time to watch my playthrough of, you know, the 1.6 star rail quest. This was a ton of fun. We got to learn so much about the outer world of Star Rail. I wasn't expecting us to learn about the Annihilation game. Even getting a Japella drop, that was really cool. But definitely follow me over on twitch.tv/AfterSamVT. That is where I stream all of this live, and then I upload it later on YouTube. So definitely check it out. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Also, check out the channel. There is a 2.0 special program reaction there that you should definitely check out. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.